time again, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Daytona for the Amazon Cup Series duels, about to get set for yet another great season of racing. Here with Duel 1, here's how it's going to work. 27 cars are going to battle it out for over 16 laps. The top 8 that are currently not locked into the event will then get in. Everybody else not locked in will go into the LCQ. We have a Nick Sant Racing front row here as the number 41 of Wrangler is on the pole and has clinched himself a spot in, and Rusty Fighter in the 42 on his outside also locked his way in on a qualifying time. Fourth place starter, the number 10 of Yoshi Racing, also locked in on qualifying time. The pace car pulls off and we're about to get set here. Green flag is out and we are underway at Daytona. A bit of a poor start on the outside by the 42 of Rusty. That's going to allow the 54 of Jericho and the 87 of New Shade. We have a lot of big names in this race last year. A lot of drivers that have a lot of success on this kind of track. The number 21 of Sylvie Gang won at Talladega last year. The 95 of That Racing Kid won the Sportsman race at Talladega. And here comes Jericho into the lead early on. And looking back, yes, that is the famous number 45 of Hirohito, former series champion, picked up a new ride at Goki Pantalica Racing and is back here, has to race his way in, but goes to the lead here very early on. Another big name in this event and is the number 8 of Oak Assassin, who won the All-Star race a couple weeks back. Hirohito has taken the lead and the crowd is roaring at the sight of seeing one of the fan favorites ahead here at one of the biggest stages in the series. Meanwhile, Yoshi Racing won the Sportsman race here last year. He already timed his way in and he is showing that was not a fluke. And the number 10 is running in second place as they're getting very antsy in the back of the field. That is the 93 Motorsports Games, making it 3 wide for fourth with Rusty and the 91 of the Real Gaming Freak. And he's going to sort it out. That is Goki in the 12 car, who has amazingly not hit anything yet. They've got a push from Oak Assassin. And meanwhile, Dale Reynolds, car 27, going to the lead in the race. This is one of the most important tracks for Reynolds. He's loved it here. Definitely been a fan of the super speedway racing. Reynolds and Hirohito side by side. At the end of lap 3, it's going to go to the 45. Reynolds has a push from Goki. Can he get there? Meanwhile, that is an unsponsored number 5 of Kemo. A big shocker. Kemo has to race his way in, and where he's running right now, he will do that. Also running in a transfer spot is the 92, that A&W car back there of Ryan Johnston. Jericho caught 3 wide. Not in a very safe position whatsoever. We got Penguin making his way up to the front. Reynolds and Goki go side by side. Oak Assassin's going to peek to the bottom and make it 3 wide. Oak Assassin has shown no fear of making bonsai passes. And he almost clips the apron, which could have led to a massive accident. But it's going to pay out as he's going to take the lead as we got a car losing the draft in the back of the field. As Ryan Johnston making his way to the front. The 39 car also. Whoa, look out! Real Gaming Freak turned onto the apron! And around he goes into the pack! Motorsports Games is involved. Jimmy's involved. Oh, and the 93 goes over! And lands on his roof. The 48, Jimmy, is involved. Real Gaming Freak's involved. And that was disaster, and the caution is out. Okasas's going to lead him back to the line. Then it's Johnston, Penguin, the number 5 of Chemo, and Yoshi Racing in the top 5. Let's get a replay here. Looking at Sylvie in the 21. That's the 19 of Josh Dude to the bottom. They make contact, which sends the 91 onto the apron and back up into the 93 of Motorsports Games. And this is the second straight race, Super Speedway race, that Motorsports Games has gone upside down. He had a terrifying flip at Talladega last fall. And Jimmy in the 48 is just a victim. Fortunately for Jimmy, he is locked in. The 93 team is not. And neither is the 91. So the Real Gaming Freak and Motorsports Games, very likely that neither one of these two is going to make the 500. About to get set here with 7 laps to go in the duel. It is Okasassin still out in front. The 92 of Johnston. Then it is Penguin, Chemo. The 10 of Yoshi Racing, the top 5. And then it is Goki, JD639, Jericho, Reynolds, and then the 31 of Anderson Reed rounding out the top 10. Green flag, back out. Chemo going to the outside, a bit of a strange strategy. We'll see if it pays off for him, and it is not going to. Goki going to the bottom. Thought about making it 3 wide, can't do it. Oh, they're still going to try and make it 3 wide. Penguin's going to get past Johnston for second, as Reynolds, Reed, and Sylvie all working together on the bottom. Jimmy, really slow at the back of the field. His car is hurt from that collision. Dale Reynolds forces his way to the bottom. He's got help from Anderson Reed. Okasassin and the 3 of Penguin. 1-2. Look at this. This looks like the 2001 Daytona 500 now. Got the 8 and the 3 running 1-2. This is great stuff. And speaking of that, we got Dale in the form of Dale Reynolds running in 3rd, and he's going for 2nd. Next time by, 5 laps to go. Ryan Johnston almost knocks the wall down. But it's not over yet, as we got the 45 of Mikramina Hirohito down on the bottom, and What If Racing in the 7. BKR almost won at Miami last year. He's moving up. Oak just threw a big block on the 27. Coming by here, we will have 5 laps to go. Oak blocking both lanes, and Hirohito is going to take advantage and try to take 2nd. It's going to be really close in that back half of the field for that final couple spots. What If Racing is going to take 3rd. Chemo still making progress. Anderson Reed gets into the fence. That could very well cost him a shot at making the race. What If Racing down to the bottom. The 15 of Keplinger way down to the bottom, and he's going to push up into Goki, almost cause an accident. Amazing they hold it together. What If's going to move into 2nd. Oak still out in front. Eric Keplinger moving up to the front. He's going to move into 6th place as they run and may get into 5th. Here comes Hirohito with a big burst of speed. What a run from the bottom of the track, and he's going to get a huge effort. Reynolds, Sylvie, smack the wall. The 45's got another big of help. And here he comes. Okasassin's been the dominant car, but Hirohito is going to take the lead through 3 and 4, and there are 3 laps to go. Keplinger is now in position to take 2nd, but don't leave the door open, Hirohito. That 15 is going to make a pass, and you know it. And Keplinger is there. He's got help from the 23 of Hoodlum. Sportsman Series winner last season, making his way to the front, and that is the runner-up in the championship last year, the 16 of NCAL. Where does he come from? Keplinger clear for the lead. Down on the bottom, it is the 23, the 16, and then the 21 of Sylvie. 2 laps to go this time by. NCAL's got a push from Sylvie. And then it's the 10 and the 2 all packed together down on the bottom. Keplinger leading the field right now as 3 different manufacturers running the top 3 spots. Camaro, Toyota, and Ford all occupy the top 3 spots. Hirohito trying to block 3 lanes behind him as the 10 of Yoshi Racing has got a push from BKR. Oak Assassin trying not to lose too many spots because if he does, he could fall out of it. New Shade trying to make his way up to the front. He almost flipped over here last year. But it's going to be a white flag for Keplinger and the 23 of Hoodlum. One more time around for these two. Hoodlum not locked into this event. He's basically a lock now. Top 8 spots are going to go as the lap car of Jimmy may become a factor here. Yoshi Racing's at help on the bottom from BKR. But no run on the 15 by the 23. Jimmy holds up the inside. It's going to shake up everything. Keplinger is going to break away by a massive margin. This field is going to be shaken up here with one last dash to the flag. Eric Keplinger is going to win the duel, but who's going to get in? Unbelievable. They were side by side. It's going to be close. That is going to be extremely close. It's going to look like, though, that Oak Assassin is not going to make the 500 as of yet. He will likely be put into the LCQ. He came across the line in P20. There's your finishing results on the screen. Those in green have advanced into the big event. Those in red still have one final chance to qualify.